¿Qué pasa, mi raza? Welcome back to Los Fantasy Cuhs. Today I got my compa Eddie with me, and I got my compa Rob. What's up, guys?
What up? What up? Happy to be back. How you guys doing?
Chilling. What's up? What's up, everybody? Yeah, we back.
We back at it. We back at it again. So today we got a good pod. Today we got a good episode. Today we got some topics to talk about. We're gonna start off with the Chelsea versus PSG recap that happened last weekend. Then we'll get into some Liga MX, some MLS, some MLB news that happened this week, a little bit of NFL, and then we'll end it with a Mount Rushmore today. Should be a good one, you guys.
Back. Let's go.
Jump us into that one. Who expected that one? Sheesh.
Oh, I think we
Dude,
all
we
called that one, right?
Yeah,
we
jeez.
all. You know what I was
Oh
thinking?
my goodness.
The same thing happened in the Champions League final where we all predicted, like Inter to do better, to do good, and this
Not
time we
me.
predicted.
Not me.
We
Not me.
predicted
Don't-
PSG, but what the hell happened? What do you guys think? What happened?
Well, I'll say this. We wanted an entertaining game. We didn't get it in the sense of like there was no back and forth, but we got a surprise, the surprise of a lifetime almost.
Yeah.
It was almost like they switched roles. Like Chelsea was
Yeah.
on their ass.
Yeah.
Bro, what I picked up out of it, it's a cold world, all right? That's
Ooh.
a cold
Cole Palmer?
world.
Bro, he
It's
made
a
it look
cold
so
world.
easy and like literally I was just like, nah, this guy, bro. Ooh,
Yeah.
clinical.
Clint, yeah, he's cold-blooded right there.
Do you guys think PSG maybe got a little bit tired and like because they looked a little bit like gassed out?
Well, yeah.
I mean, they might have, but like we said last time, all the teams are on the same boat.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like it's a fair playing, play field essentially. So it could be that they're gassed out, but there's no way you do this crazy tournament, like all these results that they got, to basically not show up to the.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the longevity of the season, but no, I mean, I picked up on a couple things in the game with like, for me, there hasn't been other teams that have been able to escape the press, and the way that Pedro Neto, that fool, the way he held the ball or even sent the balls, like when they were sending them to him, there was no way they could press the team, you know. So it's like he literally was the code that they needed, like. That fool was the glue that made it
And
happen. And then Cole Palmer was just clinical as well.
what a time for a team like Chelsea to play their best game of like the tournament probably to come and show them in the final, like good timing for them.
Yeah, it was. What's the Spaniard's name with the crazy hair?
Cucurella.
Cucurella.
Bro, that play that he did early on before it was when it was still 0-0. Like most of the defenders go for the slide there to try to block the shot. Dude, you could tell before the guy even made a decision, he had already taken a step back to
Yeah.
sort of stop the pass. That would have been a tap in, bro, and then it could have been a totally different game. 1-0 for PSG right there. So shout out to him for that.
Cucurella. And he had a few like in the game before where he saved one on the line as well. So
Yeah.
he's been playing pretty good recently.
Man.
Yeah, he's pretty good, but he had some play that was wild too. But yeah, that was a good catch on that line for sure.
Hey, what'd you guys
He's
think
a wild
of
player.
what'd you guys think of Trump in the celebration with the team?
Bro, that was so awkward. Hey, the captain was sort of like, what did he say? Like, are you staying or like?
Was it Reece
And you-
James?
Yeah, the guy that was holding the trophy, because Cole Palmer was right behind Trump, and you could read Cole Palmer's lips.
What did he say?
He was like, "What is this guy doing?" It's like,
Literally, like, what is he even doing up there in the first place? Like, what is the FIFA president going to, like, having him at the game is one thing, but like, why would you
Yeah.
bring him down? I'm so confused. Anyways, it was funny because it was like you can see slowly but surely, like they started like getting in front of him. He made his way back, and I think that's the picture or one of the many pictures that Chelsea ended up posting. Like, I don't think there's
That's
any
hilarious.
of him visibly like there, which is hilarious. But we're not a political podcast here, so
no,
either
it
way.
was just weird. It was just I didn't know Trump liked Chelsea, so that was weird.
It was just publicity at that point, you know, for him
Está
to.
cabrón.
Yeah, but it was like you said, audience. The crowd was there. I think they had like a record-breaking same thing, like you said. They ended up showing out and supporting. So it
No, it
was,
was cool.
yeah.
It was cool because also, Rob, that's the stadium where the final will be for the World Cup. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a
that
little
gave
preview.
exactly that gave a preview to a lot of people of like how it will look next year in the final.
We'll see. We'll see this guy. It was a good little halftime show, if you could say. Right, they had a good little variety. What do you guys think about the halftime show?
I didn't see it. I didn't
No.
know there was a show. I think
Yeah.
I went to the store during halftime, so I don't.
Yeah,
Who
well,
was it?
shout out. They had like J Balvin, Thames, and then I forget the last one.
Oh yeah, because I believe if I'm not mistaken, they're planning on doing something similar. I think for
Yeah.
the World Cup. No,
Mm-hmm.
cool. I mean,
Good
as long as
range
it
though.
doesn't take 40 minutes like the Super Bowl or whatever the crazy halftime is. But what a wild result. But hey, shout out Chelsea. They got the job done. First team to win the FIFA Club World Cup in this format, and it is confirmed that it's every 4 years. So next one won't be till 2029, which
Do you know
that's gonna be
where the
it's gonna be fun.
possibilities? Do you know where the next one might be?
I haven't seen anything honestly. Obviously, there's still a lot of time. We still got the World Cup first to worry about and whatnot. But I mean, I don't know how you guys felt about the tournament overall, but I loved it.
I feel like it got better. At first, when you can see in the stadiums, like there wasn't that many people for some of the games, but as it progressed, I feel like it got better and better and better. So I like that. That was cool to see.
No, it definitely worked out. And then I mean, Chelsea paid off for its own players that they got in the transfer by winning too. So good stuff.
That's true. I saw. I think they won 405 million. I think total. Which I saw also. If PSG would have won, they would have won more than Chelsea. It would have been like 120 something million for
Crazy.
PSG. So
Damn.
not a
See,
bad, not
that's
a bad
very
team.
lucrative even for them. Like you can't tell me that the European teams aren't gonna be like, oh yeah, we don't care about this tournament. We don't want to win all that money. Like they're gonna try.
You're,
But just to touch on that a little bit, recently they came out that they actually we had brought this up before about the Sounders MLS players with the whole money situation, and they actually came to an agreement and they got like a 40% increase. Like they got 400K more than what they thought total, like for the players. So instead of I think a million, they're splitting at 1.4 in between
but
all the players. So
it wasn't public, Eddie, was it?
well, yeah, no, I mean there's sources that came out with it. Obviously, nothing
Okay.
official, but these sources are legit.
The
Yeah,
checks
exactly.
got cleared
Yes.
according to
They
sources.
they deserve it, dude. I think the MLS team shouldn't have been like picked on or left out for that, so they deserve it.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
when it was held in one of the stadiums too, I mean, at that point, it makes sense. Get that money.
And then I even saw too that there's already 4 teams that have qualified for the 2029.
Cruz
One of
Azul is
them
one.
being PSG,
Mm-hmm.
Cruz Azul,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Al Hali Saudi FC,
Ah, cabrón.
and some team named Pyramids FC. No idea where they're from. I
That's
just saw,
crazy.
but there's already 4 on the list. So
There we go. Yeah, I mean, cool FIFA Club World Cup. Did you guys see like the ratings of how many people were able to see it? Did you guys see that stat?
no, but I think even with those games at the beginning, because that happens even in the World Cup. Like depending on the team or the game, sometimes they don't fill out. The smaller countries or whatnot. But I think overall it did get better, and by the end of it, most of the stadiums were packed. So I think overall it was a successful tournament. It was entertaining. the The teams tried, like they wanted to win. These European teams, maybe we thought, oh, they might just put the bench player. Like I thought it was successful overall. So
Yeah, seeing the starters and mostly all the teams would have their starters out there.
Yeah, it brings a different element, and like you said, it's every 4 years, so it just has something for the teams to work forward to. So
That wraps it up then. The FIFA Club World Cup here in Los United States wrapped up this weekend with Chelsea coming out as the surprise, I think, for a lot of people. Surprise winner. So, first,
Yeah, we'll see if that could translate to
the season,
the Premier League.
which should start next month. We're a few weeks away, aren't we? Or
Yeah,
what
La
did I
Liga
say?
starts in a month.
Yep,
Yeah,
we're
it
about a
starts
month
in.
out.
Yeah, so that's good. That's good news. Let's move on to our next segment. Let's talk a little Liga MX. And before we get into the games, Eddie, I want to bring something up so Rob can, give me his reaction.
Oh
You,
man, what's going
you
on?
this week, Rob, it was official, Rob,
Hmm.
that on Disney Plus. Remember it on Disney Plus. Welcome to Necaxa is officially going to start in August 7th. What do you think about that? Are you
Oh,
going to watch it?
Disney Plus. We got it logged in.
Well,
Didn't
you
they
gotta
already
have
have
Disney
something?
Plus first.
Do
Yeah,
you
we already
have
got it
Disney
logged in.
Plus?
Yeah, we got the Disney Plus logged in
You
somewhere.
got
There you go.
you did what I did. You packaged it with ESPN.
Yeah, it's on the
Heck
ESPN
yeah.
Plus. Hey, ESPN Plus, the combo of all three, right? Hulu and all that. That's
Yep.
what we got.
So now we'll
So
Might
be
as
able to
well.
see. We'll be able to see like Welcome to Wrexham, but it's going to be Welcome to Necaxa.
I thought they already had that on Amazon Prime or so, or which team came
Those
out with it?
no, I think those are different documentaries. I forget what they're called because they
So
do
the
for different teams.
the one with what's her name, Longoria,
Longoria. Yep.
because I saw a trailer. That's officially on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Mm.
On August 7th, the first episode will come out.
I'll watch it. I honestly I love those type of documentaries, regardless of the team. Like, it's
Did you
interesting just to see behind the curtain.
did you see Welcome to
Cause
Wrexham too, Eddie?
oh yeah, I'm in there. I'm on that. I love that show.
Ha!
I love that show,
What's the other one that's on Apple?
bro. There's been a couple good ones like Sunderland, like the I don't know. There I watched a lot
Leeds.
of
Netflix
the
has a couple good ones too.
yeah. I watched a lot of those, and there was like a Newcastle one, I think.
Those
Uh,
are the ones I think Rob are trying to refer to because Manchester City did one.
I didn't really pay too much attention to that one, but all the other ones, like the smaller team ones, I love those ones.
It was called All or Nothing. That's what it was called. All or Nothing
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
Prime.
Learn
But no,
nothing.
but now we got a Liga MX one, Rob.
Hey,
So
well, I'm gonna have to keep up, but I wish it was in Necaxa, but fuck it,
it's
that's a good one.
because Eva Longoria, bro. That's the only reason. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even pay attention.
Oh man,
Bruh.
well, I was gonna pay attention just because of the, like you said, the exposure to La Liga MX, but
No,
Yeah.
bringing up other points that
here's a good segue into this though.
Fabian does.
Well,
Here we go.
here's a good segue into why you're saying it's because Necaxa surprisingly actually had a good season last season, right, Eddie?
Yeah, they did. I mean, um, they were getting results. On they I don't know why they ended up ditching their coach, but I'm interested to see like what worked for them behind the scenes or whatnot because
Mm-hmm.
they had a couple ex Chivas players that were
That's
doing really well. So I'm curious to
exactly.
see. Yeah,
That yeah, that's true. That'd be a good one to see for sure. Where the insight on that as well with
Yeah,
the failure that they ended up having. So
yep, hell yeah. But
but
we got what we're already what technically 1 week in, but some teams already played round
this.
two yesterday.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it's because they're playing on the weekend. That's probably why. Toluca
Yeah.
and America are playing on Sunday, I believe, for the campeón de campeones.
So that's why they played yesterday on Wednesday,
Yeah,
mhm.
which they both won.
and it was ridiculous again though with America because there was a PK again that was
Hmm.
so retarded, Rob. I gotta send you the video.
Oh, we can't use
The
that word.
it was
Just because Trump's
what
president doesn't mean you can say those words again, Fabian. All right.
I'm saying. The way it happened was retarded, not smart. Like, how can the ref miss that? Like, I don't even know
He had
if
a
he went
brain
to
fart.
VAR.
He had like a brain fart.
Something, dude, because you see the replay and the America player tripped on himself.
I mean, isn't that what VAR is for? I didn't see the
Exactly.
play, so I'm literally asking like
Yeah.
live right here.
I
Isn't
don't
that
think he
what
went.
VAR
I
is
don't
for
think. Yeah, but
technically?
I don't think he went to the VAR because all I kept seeing is the replay of when he called the PK, and literally it's one of those where like you're running, Eddie, and like you hit the back of your calf and you fall. Like that happens to
Yeah.
every soccer player.
Yeah, and if someone is near you, it might look
PK,
like they tripped you.
PK. Just that's exactly what happened.
Nice.
Penal para el America, and they ended up winning. They beat
Don't
Cholos,
matter
I
when you
think,
hear
2-1.
that.
Oh
But
man.
yeah,
And
obviously our Chivas weren't did active first round because the estadio is currently getting the new grass started for the World Cup next year. They changed out the grass and it's current. I think it's done already, but they got to let it sit for a bit. So we're going against Leon this week, coming up in round 2, but away. So we should be back home, I believe, the following week.
yeah, it won't be easy against Leon because they still have James Rodriguez on there.
Yeah, Leon lost their first game too, so they're gonna want to come back
Yeah.
and get a good result.
And for a lot of you guys that don't know, uh, Chivas Leon is sort of like an old school little clásico, like a little rivalry that
Mm-hmm.
started back in the day. I don't know exactly how. I don't know if it
Mm-hmm.
was just because of the fans that there was stuff going on behind the scenes,
Mm-hmm.
but for a lot of people in Mexico, like the fans, they consider that like a game that they do not want to lose. So just a little history behind
The
that
little history is
for
cool.
y'all who don't know. So
Sheesh.
You know what
You're not just
other?
bringing up history with you fighting one of their old fans or anything, right? It's not.
no,
It's not just. All right. All right. All right.
no, no, no,
All right.
You
no.
know what
This is
other
not a personal
crazy?
story.
All right. All right.
Even
All
though
right.
we got some of those,
So-
not tonight.
Not the historian. This historian.
Yeah.
You know what other crazy stat I just saw today that was crazy? Right now in the Liga MX, there is 6 ex Real Madrid players. So Chicharito, James, Sergio Ramos, Sergio Ramos' teammate on Monterrey, what was his name? Canales or something like that.
Sergio Canales.
Yep, the one that plays for America is an ex Real Madrid. I forget Fidalgo, I think his name is. And then there was like 1 or 2 more. So right now, dude, it's crazy that like there's never been any other time where there's been so many ex Real Madrid players in Liga MX. What do you
So is
think
Liga
about that?
MX a retirement league now or what? Those are the jokes with MLS.
Hey, the MLS is technically is the retirement league, though. I mean,
We gotta ask our compa Eric on that one too. What he thinks about that?
Nah, I'm just trolling,
mean,
but I mean that's cool. Bring all the European players. I mean anything that'll help the league get better. I mean regardless of their
we
age.
saw Pumas
you know,
getting Aaron Ramsey too.
people love to talk about the age stuff, but like the el toque nunca se pierde. You know what I mean? So
It's true.
the class is always there.
you lose the speed, you can't lose the touch.
Ooh, that's a fact.
I lost the speed a long time ago.
I never had speed, so damn.
Okay.
Oh man.
So no, yeah, I mean Liga MX officially the season started. This
Yeah,
weekend
I mean,
we'll have
nothing too crazy. It's
Oh.
obviously still lopsided with the amount of teams that haven't played yet or only one game versus 2 games. So we'll slowly get back into Liga MX with the results and the table and whatnot.
Eddie. You know what else I saw before I forget? Did you see Atlas might be getting sold to Acapulco or something to where Veracruz? Did you see that?
Yeah, those poor Atlas fans, man. They for so long they hung on to the Orlegi situation with them buying them basically 2 championships back to back. We'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I
Is it
saw an
official?
interview of not necessarily, I don't think, but I saw an interview of I think it was the Santos owners or one of the owners.
Yeah.
Basically, like he was stating facts on like Atlas, like their income on how much they make at the stadium versus like all these things like their TV deals. Bro,
Right.
he was basically saying they're not even in the top 10. So it's just like it's funny because Atlas fans try to say that they run Guadalajara, but bro, they're not even in the top 10 of the league in numbers of anything. So,
Anything.
shout out to those Atlas fans.
That's crazy. But it
Make
would
a
be
laughing
it-
one.
Again,
it's
we'll hit it again.
I wish it was like one of those fucking señores laughs, one of those fucking old,
old
Mexican laughs.
ones.
So
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, well, yeah,
or one of those villain
busting,
laughs.
carcajeándome. Ah,
it's still kind of sad though, dude, because they have so much history. If they were to just up and leave and go, they're trying to go to Veracruz. That,
Oh,
you
that would
know,
be wild. See, I didn't even think
yeah,
about that. I just
hmm
saw the headline of them being sold, but I didn't
yeah.
see anything about them
This week,
moving. That's wild.
this week I saw that it's in the talks that
Oh, that'd be
it's heavily,
bad.
yeah, that they
That'd be
might just
bad
get
for
the whole
them.
team out of Guadalajara and move them to Veracruz. So that's
ooh,
where
okay.
it would be a little different
They,
though. Like,
it sounds like they're like the Clippers, bro. Like
no,
they're
it
just lingering.
sounds like the
They just
Thunder.
linger. They linger. Just fucking chingando, and then they
Yep.
should just leave. Just
Or
get their
like
own stadium.
The
Get their
OKC
own
Thunder.
stadium.
Yep.
Same thing.
No, I didn't see that. We'll see what if anything new comes out during this next couple
Yeah,
weeks on
but that's
that.
the
That'd be
rumors.
interesting.
That is some
Yeah, it'd be
rumors
messed
right
up
there.
because obviously that's. I mean, I consider them our biggest rival, so it'd be funny, but then you lose that match.
Yeah, it loses
that's
its
one of those
touch.
matches. People always look forward to that twice a year. With the rivalry, so that'd be messed
That's
up
why.
in a sense.
Yep. Dude, times are changing, man. And everything in all sports, times are changing.
Some of the changes were in favor. Some of them were not.
No.
Speaking of some changes, here's another good segue into our next subject. Did you guys see MLS came out with some retro kits?
Oh, fire, fire, fire!
Sheesh.
Did you see them, Rob?
No, I didn't. But if there's some retro ones, I know that the Galaxy had some
Yeah,
fire
they did,
ones.
but they didn't come out with the third one, huh, Eddie? They didn't. LA Galaxy didn't come out with one
I
right now.
I think they're. I don't know if they're like doing them in segments or how each team gets one. Because I think last season some teams did one.
That's
So I think
right.
they're sort of like doing it, with in blocks per
Yeah,
se.
because this week there was about 6 teams that came out with the third kit, right? Was there about six or
No, there
seven teams?
was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh dang,
So
10
I
teams
see a
came out with one.
Minnesota. I see a Minnesota one. DC
Yeah,
United, Charlotte.
yeah.
I think that looks like San Jose,
San Jose
FC
Clash,
Dallas, New
Dallas
England,
Burn.
Columbus,
Yep.
Rapids, Nashville, and
Rapids.
Sounders.
Yep.
But I got something to say about that.
What?
Ah,
Charlotte FC started like 5 years ago.
I read about this actually.
Where,
there's
where do
retro.
they?
What is the
Where do
retro
you get a
come in?
retro? Where
Do
do you
you
get
know
a
what they
retro
did?
kit?
The colors. They're using the colors as retro because there has been 3 different teams over there in the area of Charlotte from back in the days, like the USL and like the A League and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I read it that they took those colors because the teams from back in the day would use those colors primarily. So that's why they came up with this kit that's kind of like yellowish green with some
Yep.
blue. And saying that that's why, because they're not technically a retro franchise.
Well, no,
Like
yeah. I mean, that's cool. They got a story behind, I guess. So they're giving homage, I guess, to their
to
area,
those, yeah,
which,
exactly.
yeah, that's cool. It's just funny because like there's literally brand new teams, and then they bring out a retro kit.
That's confusing to a lot of people. Yeah, that's confusing.
No, heck,
So,
yeah.
but the
Why would you
Sounders
have
one,
that?
I like the Sounders one. It kind of reminds me right here,
Ooh,
Rob, on the
fire.
sleeves of like the '90s cup that's like white with like the teal and purple, that like paper cup that we all used to drink back in the day.
Yep.
That's what the sleeves
Sheesh.
on the Sounders shirt looks like. It reminds me of that so bad. Do you see it?
Yeah. All right.
So
I
do you know
see
what
it.
I'm talking about? Do you
They
know
got
what I'm
the
talking about?
orca as.
A little bit, yeah.
Ooh.
Those Cubs, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Those Cubs, those are tight. For me, the favorite ones out of I think all time retro would be I think the Galaxy ones were pretty sick. I think they were hard. I don't know if you guys agree, but those are
There's a green one that they had. That green with stripes was pretty cool. Then they have a black one that they came out with, I think, recently. That's like black, red, and yellow.
Yeah.
So,
No, yeah, some of
oh,
these are pretty cool. I mean, and obviously for like once you start reading into, because everything comes with a story now, so
mhm.
they'll post what this means or what this is in reference to, which is always sort of cool because you look at it, you could just be like, oh, all right, whatever. But then you start reading into why they chose it or whatnot. Sort of like what I did right now with Charlotte. It just threw me off, but obviously I knew there's gonna be a story behind why they
Exactly.
did what they did.
You
But yeah,
trying to throw shade at LAFC too? You know, if they come out with one or what?
I mean,
They
I think they already did.
they
I mean,
kind of did last year.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you can always give homage to some type of local team from back in the day.
I would if
I'm just saying, it's just funny because I'm like, they sell it to you like, if you don't know, like, but for me, who I follow this league, so I know. I'm just like, bro, they just started like 2 years ago. What are you talking about?
if we had our compa Gabby on here right now, I would ask him if technically LAFC's retro club is Chivas USA. So they've shots fired. Yeah. So I would ask.
We gotta save that debate for another time because he's not gonna agree with that. I'll let you know right now.
That's a good debate.
They have a whole
though.
completely different stadium. No, I would disagree right for him. But anyway, we don't have to get into it because they actually they made a whole new stadium for LAFC.
Yeah, exactly.
Alex, I think Chivas UFC or whatever USA.
Damn, you just said Chivas LFC. This guy.
Chivas USA they were in what's it called?
The
Home Depot Center.
Home Depot Center. Yeah, Carson. That's where
back
it was.
in the day.
Man.
But yeah, we'll save that debate.
Yeah, it's still
no,
a good
but
topic.
I personally love the Sounders one, obviously super biasly, but I think the Sounders do a good job of recognizing the history of this team and the area and everything. But yeah, this one was a nod to the 1995 Sounders when they used to play back in the A-League, which was like an old school league before, NASL, all those leagues. And those were their first two titles as a team, I believe, in that era.
Oh, so nice.
But yeah, I love the colors. I love everything, all the details. The orca, I fucking love the orca. Might get that tatted on me eventually, but
Sanguis.
Add it to the cart. Add it to the
cart. List. It's in the cart right now.
The cart. I already know it.
I gotta hide the cart though, because then someone might see it and they're gonna be like, "Wait, what?"
Hey, and then they hear about the.
Hey, put that cart in incognito mode.
Show me what the incognito mode is, Eddie, if you find it.
Oh man.
Oh, jeez.
So let's wrap up some MLS with some standings. I think Seattle now is in 5th place, Eddie, after yesterday also the 3-3 draw.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous. Up 3-0, give up 2 PKs in like 3 minutes, back to back. I mean, shout out Colorado. They went from beating Vancouver at home to coming here to tie the Sounders. So we were on a good little streak. So I mean, tying at home sucks, but a point is a point. We'll take it. It is what it is. We move on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean the MLS is in the middle of it right now. 23 games for most teams. But yeah, LAFC still has 2 games on us, and they jumped us by a point. So yeah, San Diego's still in first. Shout out to Eric's team. And Vancouver still in second.
Yeah. And
Minnesota, LAFC, Sounders, Port Scum, Colorado. Damn, they're climbing up a little bit. So, yeah, that's just on the west side.
Exactly. The East Coast teams are not doing bad at all. Cincinnati's in first place, I think, still.
Well, after the pod, Messi scored 2 more again. And then they lost on the following game. So his streak is done. But, bro, he was on a hot one right there.
The GOAT being the GOAT, right, Rob?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there was a streak now of braces that he has at this point, right?
Yeah, because he did 2 more on top of the already. I think it was 4 in a row. Now it was 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Crazy, brother. But I mean, he's about to get some reinforcements.
Like you said, he could lose the speed. He might have lost some of that speed, but he didn't lose that touch.
Oh, just like we said, bro. No, and not just that. One of them was a free kick.
Oh, yeah. I saw that one.
It was, I think, underneath the barrera or through the barrera to the goalie's post. Ooh, that one hurts. As a keeper myself, when they go to your post, you regret it.
Hey, but is the call official, or are they close to being official?
I think they're basically
it's
agreed.
Unofficially official. When when Fabricio Romano tweets it, you know it's going down.
Yep.
Damn, yeah, that's legit. That's a legit source, not like Eric Schefter.
No.
Shots.
Hey, I won't take that disrespect on my cousin. So y'all need to chill.
We just gotta, if we're gonna start a fact checker on it, I guess on Eric.
Well,
We're
I'm
gonna
just,
we're gonna start a pod Grok. Hey Grok.
Yep.
Do you know what
I'm
Grok is?
Yep.
no. What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's gonna
It's
fact
like a
check.
Twitter. It's like a Twitter thing where like
AI,
people go. It's like AI. Yeah. They're like, "Hey
Oh,
Grok,
okay.
what is this true?" Or "Hey," and then they ask whatever the hell they want.
crazy.
Yep.
I'm just
But it's-
buttering it up for when Eric comes back on the pod. Like, I want him to come back on fire.
Well, with the NFL coming up, you know he's gonna be thrown out for hot fire. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro, 4-year deal.
4-year deal. What are we talking? We don't get into. Were we getting into NFL yet?
For
4-year
DePaul?
deal. I'm saying for DePaul.
Oh yeah,
So we'll see. Once it's official, we'll go into it more. But that's
dude.
that's the
That
word
would
on
be
the
such
street.
a pickup. On dude, that fool is still
It would
ball.
because
He balls out.
He would
Dude,
make
he's
their
a
team
box
a
to
little bit better.
box, literally box
he
to
would.
box. Has the engine still. I feel so. That'd be a good
We'll
signing.
see. We'll see. We'll see.
Crazy
We'll see.
signing.
But anything else, Eddie? You want to touch on MLS before we move on?
No, not too much. I think the All-Star Week is coming up here soonish.
Oh, which Liga MX versus MLS?
Yeah,
Ooh.
and I don't know. It's not like maybe as big as what we just saw with like the Major League Baseball, but it's still something. People get recognition, which is cool. The Sounders didn't get anyone called up officially at first, but they did call Obed Vargas. Shout out to him.
That was the
Paisano.
coach's decision, though.
Yeah, which I think is deservingly. He's been balling out. So cool recognition for him. As recently in the Sounders fan base, there was this thing where they didn't want to vote for them so that they don't have to go to the game and they can get rest essentially. But
interesting.
when you get recognized, I think it is cool for the players. So I'm in between that a little bit. Like if they don't want to go and like they want to just rest, cool. But you know, just to get that recognition, if you've been balling out, you deserve it.
Yeah.
So shout
It's
out
the same
to them.
thing that the MLB kind of had too. You know, where people want to rest sometimes, and then
Yeah.
at that point they still get
Like
recognition.
Julio was one of them that
Yep.
technically he said he needed the time off. Like, so that just tells you he's nursing something most likely,
Yep.
or mentally like he needs that little break. But
Yeah.
That leads us into our next thing, right? So
Which is perfect. Leads us.
perfect.
So
Yeah, perfect. I know we were
Let's-
going over MLB. What a all-star.
dude, well,
shout out Big Dumper, let's go.
Big
He's making
Dumper.
it clap.
Hey, whoa!
Hey,
Don't.
that-
Are we
that.
gonna have Eddie Dumper come out now with
Hey,
Eddie?
nah.
New.
Hey, no hands. Show if it. Can you hear it?
Damn, probably.
Damn.
Oh shit! Well, it's summer. That's my sweaty balls. That was my clapping.
Dude, you know what the crazy stat about the home run derby is that
First catcher.
he barely squeezed into the next round in the first round.
Oh yeah, that one was. I was
Oh,
sweating.
by like
Yeah.
a tenth of an inch, or like by
Yeah,
Yeah,
9/10
by
of an
a
inch.
tenth of an inch.
Hey, the
That
other
was
guy was a little
crazy.
butthurt at the end. He did
Big
an interview,
time.
which
He was a good candidate too, but that's crazy. Raleigh should have performed better, but still,
We
that the
should've.
way
in that first round, yeah,
Yeah.
you could tell something was off a little bit. I was like, oh, I didn't think he was gonna make it through, bro.
yeah.
But then he fucking turned it up. Second round.
Hey, he manifested it, bro. That story, the way that he manifested it as an 8-year-old, bro, that was such a crazy. That gave me
Oh, that's
goosebumps,
such a cool
bro.
video. Yeah, it's such a cool video, and like for them to still have it, that was awesome. But I want to give shout out to the whole Rally family, bro. That was so cool to see with the brother.
Yeah, 15 years
And the
old,
dad-
catch it, and the dad throw it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I just got the chills. Like
Yeah.
just watching it. I don't know. It was just like a feel good.
Yup.
Like it was cool. I mean, shout out to everyone that fucking performed. I always love watching the derby, regardless of who's in it.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff catches my attention more than the actual All-Star game.
Yep.
But that's just me, like slam dunk contest, stuff like that. So I always pay attention. So when I got someone that I, follow and I appreciate
Exactly.
and I and I'm rooting for it, I'm like I'm all in. So I was locked in for this
That
Bro,
one.
was
they
awesome.
show out. That's what I like about the MLB is that the stars actually show up and actually play hit the home run derby, even though, like theoretically, you get into a slump after, right? For the most part, supposedly, right?
Mm,
It's common. It's
There's like a
common.
trend,
It's a
right?
common thing, supposedly. But
Yeah.
dude, big thumper. Everybody, Cruz had some bangers out there. He had
he
like what
did.
the longest home run.
He had the longest
Oh
one.
yeah,
Yep.
bro, he hit that.
The,
Ooh, it was
he
like five. What was it 500 and
13,
sabe cuánto?
13, I think.
Yeah, bro,
No, dude,
that
and
was wild.
he was scary, dude. At first, he started off good
Hey, Grok,
because I
check me
think
on that one.
No, I think it was
Yeah,
513.
don't worry about it. This is not Eddie Eric Wright.
The only thing I'll say is every year I've watched it, they've changed it up. So like I'm obviously they're trying to find like the final version, I would say
Yeah,
almost, but because it threw me off a little bit the way
yeah.
they did it. It's not like a versus in the first round. It's
yeah,
just the top four, which is
40
sort of
swings,
cool.
right? It was like 40
Which is
hmm
swings.
Yeah,
yep,
and that
yep.
was the other thing, right? So it's timed, but you only have a certain amount of pitches,
Pitches. Yep.
right? Or balls that you
Swings, yeah.
swing. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm still trying to figure out if I like that. I think I do ended up liking it after the whole result of the All Star game, the swing off,
Oh yeah. What a time for it to come in, right? Right after where they
bro.
introduced this whole thing of like the whole 40 pitches or 40 swings, right?
Yep.
hmm
Bro, leading. I mean, I know I still loved a lot about the home run derby, right? We'll give out that Cal Raleigh was the first catcher to
Yeah.
ever
Shout
win it,
out.
right? There was a lot of entertainment, so shout out to the MLB. But yeah, leading into the MLB All Star game, yeah, that's a big one too.
I didn't tune in until I think the last inning. Well, I was like, "Oh, this game's about to be over." Obviously, the AL
Yeah.
came back, and then I heard the commentator say something about, "Oh, it's gonna end in a tie," and I obviously misheard. So
Yeah.
when they started saying who's gonna swing, and I was like, "What are they talking about?"
You
Oh,
thought it was
here
gonna be
we
a tie
go.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, see, a
It's
lot
like
of people
extra
were
time.
booed. Some people booed too because some people didn't like it. But think about it, like the
Oh.
pitchers were they ran out of pitchers. The NL
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was the
yeah. What
last
are you
pitcher.
gonna?
What are you gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
it's an All
Plus,
Star
these
game.
guys they're all like they limit the time for them to play. So they don't want to risk injury. What so and forth, you know. So I think it's a cool way to do it. It's basically like a little shoot off, like a PK, shootout.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. It can't
Literally,
be tie.
it was. I mean, the only thing is that there was that guy that the which one was Aranda. Even though he was Mexican too, a Mexican guy, man, he had no pop. He was he had no shot of
yeah,
hitting a home run. It was like that was the sad part. Is that
bro. Oh no, no, no. Now that you say that, going back to the Derby, bro, what happened to Jazz
oh Chisholm?
from? Oh, dude, like that feeling when you feel awkward for someone else.
Yeah,
I felt that the whole
Is
time
it?
when they panned to the Yankees to
Yeah. Yeah.
Judge, and they were sort of like they didn't know how to like react. It was so
Yeah.
uncomfortable and awkward, and I love that shit, bro.
Well, I love it for
bro,
the rivals. That's why for the rivals.
Bro, he hit 3 home runs.
bro. He's a little
Embarrassing.
guy. He needs the speed to provide the fucking power.
Bro, I mean, it was funny, but it was sort of sad to watch. Like I don't know, dude. It was poor
It's
guy.
not been the worst I've ever seen. I'll tell you that one.
Really, there's been
Really?
worse.
Bro,
There's
there's been guys that have not hit one at all. You know?
Damn. I was like,
Um,
okay,
Even
what are
in
they even doing there?
even in the different formats, like
oh, different 3 minutes. Even in 3 minutes, there's been guys that do
no,
like
there's
one or
not.
two.
Valiendo.
Even in 3 minutes, they'll get like one or two or something like that.
Back in the day, it was like three whole minutes to see how
That
many
was
you
not
can
too
hit,
long
right?
ago. Recently.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah, yeah,
Julio was in it. He
yeah,
was knocking them out. But damn, I'm gonna have to do my YouTube research on
yeah,
that
bro.
one. I want to see that
There's
awkwardness.
been some dudes that where you would I forget one time I think even Frank Thomas if I'm not mistaken he had like Frank Thomas. I don't know if you've ever seen this guy. He's like 6'5", 280, and he used to be like bro monster, over 500
Yeah,
home runs, and I think he only had like two as well or something like that. But he's also won it. But I think I've seen him also not. But no, over time it's been one of my favorite events or all star things, right? So,
yeah.
but overall the game bro.
What
The
What do you
pitchers
think?
perform.
Was this a good All Star game this year?
It's nice. Like NL, it felt good for a little bit for the NL. I thought they were gonna win because it's the AL who's been recently
Mm,
dominating.
Yeah.
Um,
okay.
but
I mean, technically they did win, but
yeah,
the game itself, yeah, they were up most of the game. No.
yeah. Which you can see the power shift a little bit, right? There is a little bit more depth, right, with the pitchers, and I mean, but Scuba got worked real quick, but man, everybody showed out. I feel
Damn, the Mariners messed him up. Poor guy.
Yep. Yep.
some
Just
they were sharing,
this.
Cal,
They have Detroit's number, right, Rob?
well, he was looking at Cal Raleigh the whole time, so you thought so that's what it
He
was.
was seeing
You
nightmares
see
right there.
nightmares just throwing that to Cal. Oh, damn. So
Oh
it doesn't work out that way. But no, hey, as far as for that, I mean, I loved that how they did that thing for Kershaw, and the way that
oh
they
yeah.
also are
Everyone
now like,
applauded.
even though it's somewhat still awkward for some of the players, I feel, but I love to hear how Kershaw like, because if you've known, he's been the most serious guy that when he's pitching, he does
Yeah.
not want to be like bothered, talked to, or anything. But with him, it was cool now knowing that he's getting to the end of his career,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like him to open up.
because he was mic'd up, right?
Yep.
He was throwing that cheese.
Dude, and he threw dude. He struck him out with that splitter. He's like, "I'm gonna throw the splitter." It was just so
Yeah.
chilling, like to see
Yeah.
that it worked out. I was like, "Oh, dude, that was the cool.
Damn.
That was the coolest thing for me." I think highlighting the whole thing, that strikeout and him calling that pitch was probably the coolest thing
That's
for out
crazy.
of the whole All Star experience.
Yeah. No, that was good, man. It
Legend.
was it was a overall. I think it was also a good All Star weekend
Yep,
for
baseball
baseball.
baseball winning. So overall, they had the draft as well. So one thing I'll shout out
Ooh,
about the
yep.
draft, because I know leading into it, we'll
Mm.
go into maybe even there's matchups that are going to be good. But the draft, you guys had the third overall pick. So
Ooh, we got the steal.
yeah, Kate
Okay.
Anderson from LSU, you guys picked him up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you guys got the third pick, but um, way to take advantage of that. But
Yeah, bro. They're saying he might be able to pitch next season sometime.
yeah, he's basically ready.
Crazy.
Okay.
Because I think
I'll take it.
he
Good
just
news.
literally threw the no hitter in Omaha.
Wild,
Yeah,
wild times.
way to go. Because basically a lot of the teams were manipulating the so that you get allotted a certain like pool to like draft your players to give them
Yeah.
bonuses, and that's why the first player was like a surprise for them, and he basically negotiated under the like a certain amount so that basically they could you know negotiate better players later. And so yeah, Jackson Holiday, number 4, going to the Rockies. His dad was originally drafted by them as well, so that's a big story as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So there was a lot of actually Danny. What's it called? Danny Ebel, the first base coach for the Dodgers. He has a son who got drafted in the first round as well. So shout out to him too. So, but
Oh yeah.
overall, this for you, you guys have a going into some of the series this weekend. I know we can go into that. You guys have a um, good
Oof.
series
Who
come
we
into. Are
going
you
up
guys
against?
going?
Who we going up against?
Sheesh, the trash tros. Are you guys going to the game? Any games or what?
We need it. That's a crucial game.
If I was in town, I would have gone for sure because that's one that we need to come out with
Uh,
the 2 out of 3 at least.
dude,
Nah, I think
I'm
sweet.
kind of. If I go to one of those games, dude, it's gonna be really hard for me to like not to stay quiet and like not talk shit to like their fans and stuff. So
I mean, it's
I'd
only.
probably be better for me to
What do you mean?
not go.
It's only right for you to do that to Astro fans. I mean,
So
I don't like to make people feel uncomfortable, but if there's some person that I like to make feel uncomfortable, it's
it's
Astro
those
fans.
fans.
No,
So
yeah, they definitely get it here a little bit because obviously we're division rivals, but
yeah,
yeah, we need to get a W out
we need to
here.
get a W because I think they're about 5 games ahead of us, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah, big series. So that's why I wanted to
yeah,
call
Okay.
out that one because going into it, this is where teams separate themselves, knowing what they're going to end up
Hmm.
needing or with trade deadline sellers or buyers. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got what, like a week left.
yep. So you guys, we'll see. Like I said, I've been talking about it all year. We'll see who you guys end up trading for. If it's a short-term
Mm.
rental, or if it's going to be some longer-term piece, right? But the thing that I liked
I'll
for the Mariners, I don't would
I'll
as
I'll take whatever. Short term, long term.
Yeah,
We
that'll
just
help.
need bats right now, bro.
That'll
a
help.
I don't know if you, well, with you guys, how you guys ended off the All Star break, so it was a good way to end it, right? With I think Julio and Jose
Arozarena.
Rosarena was
Arozarena,
on
Mm-hmm.
they both, I
yeah.
think, how many home runs? I think they Julio hit like 4 in the last week, and then basically Arozarena hit 3 as well.
Arozarena's been on
Yeah,
fire.
so
Yeah, bro.
hey, with the something, because they some people say right after the first 4 hitters, there's really not much to worry about. So
Mm.
let's get that team.
Who do the Dodgers got this weekend?
Ooh, the Dodgers got the Brewers, so it's gonna be battle some good
That's
teams
not
right
bad.
there. Yeah,
Yeah. Brewers
Yep.
are not doing bad.
yeah,
At home.
literally. So Glass now coming back for his another start. So I know he just came back from injury. So Dodgers are gonna get a lot of people coming back from injury. So you'll start seeing some of the winning streaks instead of the 7 game losing streaks coming up.
Hey, tire them out for us. We got them on Monday.
All
The
the Brewers.
Brewers.
Ooh,
Yeah.
well
Oh,
they're
there you
traveling right
go.
now.
Well, yeah. You got a 3 game series, and we got them on Monday. So
They're coming up.
for
They
a
were.
for a 3 game series.
Hey, this is crucial for you guys right now. But yeah, these
Yep.
first 6 games going against basically some of the best teams in baseball.
Yeah, and then after
Let's
that we
get
go
it.
down to the Angels. So let's get back into it, man.
Let's get it.
I've been following, bro. I'm excited. I mean, let's go.
Big
Let's
thumper,
get it. The
going
big
for the
thumper.
MVP. So we'll see
Let's
how it
go,
ends
big
up.
dump.
We'll see how it ends up. But good way to wrap up the MLB talk. Unless you guys want to go over anything else.
I don't think so because there wasn't any games this week. Everything goes back to normal tomorrow, Friday, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, let's just get it back into it. Let's get it. Second half of the season. Let's go.
Dog, was it Dog Days of Summer?
We're in them.
Let's go. We in you.
Perro, perro,
You didn't feel me
pagado.
yet?
Oh no, pause. You
Sanguis.
gotta pause that.
Paz, sanguis.
You gotta
Pa-
pause that.
Pause.
Tá cabrón, eh? Tá cabrón. But yeah, I mean, let's wrap up the MLB right there. We'll keep touching on it. I know it's gonna keep getting good. Next week we'll jump back on with the results of this weekend. So
You're gonna say pause after jumping on or no? Oh no. Okay.
no.
No need for
Let's
that one, huh?
Oh.
let's jump on the next subject that we got. Some news, some good news, and some interesting news in the NFL world. I don't know if you guys have something good, but I have a few things. I want to start with you guys though first.
Eddie,
What's
Eddie,
something?
Eddie, throw out that cha-ching money sign. Throw it out. See if we got. Oh, I don't know if that soundboard had it, but
No.
basically there was a lot of money getting thrown around.
This week
Sauce Gardner got
they
money.
Sauce Gardner got some sauce.
He got added a little bit to the
Damn.
sauce. We got T.J. Watt
What?
got the highest paid
TJ Watt
non
Historic.
Yeah,
historic.
yeah, and that one was an interesting one because they were like debating on that one,
Well, after they,
Was
but in
123
end-
million extension.
yeah, no, and it was good that they got him because if the Steelers weren't going to work something out, he was willing to go somewhere else.
I mean, to trade that player, I mean, at that point, it's difficult, but way to pay that man. Way to pay.
Yeah.
He's well deserved.
And
That whole family.
same, yeah, no, that whole family's fucking football for life.
Yep.
The same thing happened with Garrett Wilson on the Jets. They freaking ended up paying him and keeping him for a few more years.
That one's probably the riskiest. Well, no, not the risk. I would say maybe they're a little risky, but
Yeah, because if he doesn't perform and then they get rid of him, it's kind of like a Russell Wilson with the Broncos kind of situation might happen right there. That's why you can foresee that.
well, yeah, it's not already been. He's not been happy with how the quarterbacks have been. He's had like I don't know how many quarterbacks at this point, and I think he wants some continuity at this point.
Yup.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
before
what
we
other
get into
LFL
the
news?
meat, before we get into the meat of the news, there is less than 50 days until week 1, you guys. Less than 50 days until we get week 1 in fantasy football.
Yes, sir.
Let's freaking go.
Let's go, baby. We got this. Let's go.
Yup.
Si se
Look at
puede,
that.
si se puede. We'll see you. We'll catch you. We'll catch you
First-
out on these streets. What's up? Where you from, fool?
You feel me, cut? You feel me, cut?
Nah, yeah,
No, but-
we're about to get into it because we haven't. When we started this pod, we were already past the
And-
NFL season, right?
It was
So
after the Super Bowl. It was after the Super Bowl.
I'm already dialing in my sources with the GMs. Already got all the news, which
Oh.
players they're going to use in training camp. We're good, boys. No, I'm kidding.
pass
No,
the
but
cliff
isn't that
notes.
crazy?
Oh.
So yeah, I just wanted to make that announcement because every day,
yeah.
dude, we're getting closer and closer. Next
Hey,
week.
and also shout out to the commish.
Oh yeah.
He set out the rules for our
That's
our
right. Our
fantasy football league. So
Do we want to bring up the topic that I was discussed right before we got on the pod on the other chat or no? Or do
It's
we?
going to be a
If it's
2-bill buy-in. Is that what you're referring to?
yeah, I think I don't know. For at this point right now, every league is having this inflation. You know, they're
That's right.
Ooh,
Every
That's
league-
expected.
it's not expected.
though.
It's I'm in 4 leagues at this point, and
there it could. So essentially, it could be a very good
Investment.
Valentine's Day for you,
It-
or
it's
or the opposite.
Hey, I'm just saying that every year I make more than my buy-ins. Yes, it's worked
Yeah.
out that way, but it's like
The
where it
inflation
starts
is
getting
crazy.
riskier. It starts getting riskier where I don't like that. But
Yep.
but yeah, our buy went up. Our other buy-ins and all my other leagues are going up.
Well, we
Meaning-
appreciate you donating your $200 to.
That's right.
You're
our
talking,
league.
you're talking to the
Well,
champ.
he's the
This is the
champ,
one
though.
that it's
Nah,
so.
that was last season. We in a new season, buddy.
See, Eddie, by you talking shit right now, you're making the $200 nothing at this point. More that's the competitive now.
Let's go, baby. Hey,
But-
my rookie season's out.
That's
We
Yeah,
we
he's a
here now.
sophomore.
Let's
He's
go.
in a sophomore season now.
Oh, the champ is back. All right.
He's like a Daniels season now.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I need to see my trophy before I see these $200 buy-in. Is all I'm saying.
Hey, put it
We
in the
got some
group.
time.
Commish.
Put it
got
in the
some
group
time.
chat.
You hear this? We need
Yep.
a fucking trophy already. If not,
Or-
what's
or a
this?
belt.
I don't believe this inflation without a representation of a belt.
Damn, this
Would
guy's
a belt
rapping.
would a belt be better or a trophy? What do you prefer, Rob?
I think the championship
I kinda
belt.
like the
I like
belt.
the championship
I kinda
belt.
like
I like
the
the
belt.
Yeah,
championship
let's do a
belt.
belt so I
I like
can
the championship
use it
belt.
to whoop that ass.
Ah. Shit, you don't want to get one of the diamonds. The diamonds, bro. You don't want to break it off. Break it off.
Hoy no más. But other news in the NFL that happened this week, Terry McLaurin might be holding out this week. He's been expressing his frustration. I think he wants to get a new deal. So there might be a chance of him not showing up to training because I think majority of the teams start training next week. Everyone starts showing up next week. So if we don't see McLaurin next week, that's a sign that he might be holding out before the season starts.
There's also another story, Fabian. Not only him holding out, but there is
Who?
over, I believe, 27 or I forget how many now, but there is the second rounders of
I saw that.
of the rookies have not been signed because
Yep.
there has been something that has not happened as of basically ever, which the
Historic.
Texans and the Cleveland Browns are here to fuck things up. So let's give them a round of applause. But
Well, because you're saying that a lot of the second round.
they gave them a fully guaranteed. They gave
So
them
that
fully
makes-
guaranteed contracts to their second round picks.
So that makes
So
the
it's gonna be
other
a trend
guys. Yeah, because the other guys are going to be like, I want that too.
You know, when that's where, I don't know if you guys agree, but with corporate America, it's like, hey, you don't tell your friend, like, hey, don't tell somebody how much you make, but then that's the wrong message nowadays, is what I would say. You
Well,
need to share it with your friends, okay?
Literally just a couple hours ago, Adam Schefter, Seattle Seahawks, and Nick.
Yeah.
How do you say his last name?
Which Nick? who?
Emanuori.
Ooh, the safety.
Yeah, they reached an agreement tonight on a fully guaranteed contract, marking the first time in NFL history that
Yeah.
pick number 35 in the second round has secured a fully guaranteed
That's
It
contract.
is
crazy, actually.
official now.
That's
Yep.
crazy. First time that a second round player gets an official contract.
Well, fully guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed contract. Yeah. That's
Like the
crazy.
money, no matter what,
Yeah.
That's big trend happening. So
it's gonna
basically,
change the game.
wait. Like there was a lot of talent this year in the draft, right? So even for players to fall where they did, but even like you said, just it's something that it's a lot of players are gonna. I mean, at that point they have the leverage,
Yep.
right? So
Yeah,
they
exactly.
want to start doing that, pulling it off as leverage for the whole second round. So as another
We'll
one falls, we'll see. I think it's
we'll
going to be
see. We'll
most of them.
see. There's still a little bit of time, to the first game of the season, so that's why this is going to be a big topic this whole summer, this whole next month too. Is going to be a big topic.
Yeah.
There's another guy that's kind of being a little smart, kind of relating to this topic. Juwan Jennings of the 49ers is also trying to hold out, but the reason he's doing it is because Brandon Ayuk is hurt right now. So he knows that the 49ers need wide receivers. And so for him to kind of be holding out right now is smart in a way, because they're like, yeah, I know you guys need me, so pay me what I want.
Or he wants to be traded.
And that'd be crazy.
I wouldn't. I
Because,
wouldn't. After with Debo Samuel just got traded from
yeah,
their team,
exactly.
so I think
So if
that
they
just opened it up for
if
him.
they did that,
I mean,
that's
that's what
another
this
reason.
report literally says
Yeah.
that he
Yeah.
requests a new deal or trade.
Yeah, and
So,
that's smart on his
but
part,
that's
because
I
he's
feel like that's obviously a negotiating factor, like
yeah.
saying, "Hey, give me a new deal, or I want to get traded."
You guys are gonna be asked out and won't have any wide receivers because Brandon Ayuk is hurt right now, and I think Ricky Pearsall is still like in his sophomore season too. So they don't have that many good wide receivers. So meaning this is why Juwan Jennings is doing this right now. So that's
Well,
something I wanted to touch on, because you know why I touched on this too. This will kind of affect when we do our draft, to see like where they fall in what round, depending on if they get this problem solved or not, is why I
yeah,
bring
he
this
had a
up.
little span last season. I remember
Yep.
of like some crazy games, but yeah, now if especially if he's gonna be playing more, then yeah, I mean that affects our situation with our draft too.
With our
I
draft,
would
our
say that our
rankings.
draft is later than training camp. At that point, it's his is not going to linger until I don't feel preseason or
You
these
don't think
guys.
so?
No, I don't think these guys are going to linger into preseason where like they're going to miss games because the more they miss during it's like its history is where you're going to have hamstring issues, other issues that come pop up during the year. So the longer
Exactly.
you sit out, and especially with Terry McLaurin stuff like that, like he's like the go route, right? He needs to have that breakaway speed. So if
Yep.
he
Yep.
ends up holding out too much longer, right? You don't want to see the injuries or anything like that
Higher
happen. So
risk. It's a higher risk
yep,
of injury.
yep. So
But
let's
you know
get you
who's not
guys
going to
in
be
the
getting injured? You know who's not going to be getting injured anymore, Rob?
Mike Williams,
Mike Williams of the Chargers. I think today
and
he
he
announced it.
was popular of getting injured.
I think that was a big factor of him also announcing this too, because he just came back to the Chargers this season. He signed like a 1 year contract, but he decided to hang up the boots before even the season started. And like you said, I think that was a big contributing factor in his health, that he's probably prioritizing, which we can't be mad at him for that. But no more Mike
We've
Williams for
seen
the
that a little
Chargers.
bit more in recent years, where like these younger guys retire. Uh, but I mean, you can't blame them. Like football is
No,
tough, bro. They get
yeah.
beat up week after week.
The man wants to
CTE.
walk when he's old, all right, and he
Yeah,
wants
man.
to shit.
Yeah, like obviously we joke around and everything, but like if you
No,
really want to talk about it, like yeah, like
Yep.
imagine, you know,
Yeah,
like
if
these
they're
guys are
Cabrón.
humans at the end of the day. Like they
yeah,
got to go home to their families or whatnot, and you see some of these stories of like some of these old. Obviously, times are different now with like they're trying to make the sport safer with the technology, all that. But you see some of these old school guys and like the stuff that they're dealing with now. You're just like, bro,
nah,
it's
dude,
sad.
it is.
it's a bin, and like I said, it how the way they've manipulated it. So I mean, we don't gotta get into that at this point, but
No, but it
no,
just another
I'm in favor of them if they're able to, like I said, pull out whenever they should, right,
yeah,
Yeah.
for their
respect.
health.
When they're
Exactly.
willing and able and
Yep,
want to.
yep.
Hmm.
So better
Respect,
now.
respect
So
to that.
round of applause to Mike Williams. Happy retirement. Enjoy
Heck yeah.
wherever you're gonna be by the beach. Hopefully somewhere nice.
Yep,
Yep.
yep.
But way to never be on my
That
fantasy team. Or actually,
I
no, I
had
think
him.
he
I
was on
had
my
him a few
team one time
times.
or something. Maybe
Yeah,
once or twice. Who
yeah.
knows?
But
I
this is
used
kind of good news for Lad McConkey now because now we know Lad McConkey's going to be the main guy in the Chargers now. So
yeah.
that's why just touching up on that. So in the future, I'll bring this up again when we talk about
Just
wide
love
receivers.
to love to touch on things, Fabian. Good job, man.
Of
Good
course,
job, Fabian. So yeah,
I love to
we can
touch.
touch up on our next subject that wraps up the
You
NFL.
don't
I
want to
think
jump on it?
you, Fabian wants to.
Uno
Here we
wants to
go.
jump.
Here we go. Fabian's ready
Let's
to jump
go.
up on it and
He
touch
wants to
up
go
on
back
it.
to the
We're
Necaxa
we're
conversation.
getting we're already warmed up. Let's go.
Don't start being like the Hall Pass fucking movie, all right? Where you're out in
I
the
love that
car
movie.
or something, you know. You get
No,
caught by the cops or something. But anyways,
we,
going into the last topic of the night, the night, I think, unless you want to go into some, I don't want to go
the
into Rasheed Rice. I don't want to go into
yeah
Rasheed
yeah
Rice's about
yeah.
his sent.
Well,
He got
he's
sent.
going
Let's
on
bring that up.
vacation. What are you
Yeah,
talking
he's
about?
going on his own little vacation. We could go into a couple more things, you know, but
Yep, yep, yep.
uh,
We'll talk
we
about that one in the future.
hey,
That's
yeah,
a vacation that I never want to go on.
yep, yep. So there's gonna be a lot of these little things popping up, especially that it's
He's not the only one. There's
yeah.
a couple,
The from
that's
the
the world
Browns,
we
a
Judkins,
live
few
in.
players from the
Keshawn
Browns.
Judkins, yep.
Yep.
So be
Heck
ready,
yeah. Well,
boys, because it
be ready.
affects
We're gonna
drafts. So,
start.
but
It
we
does.
know it's more than the drafts. It's your lives. So take care of your lives. All right, it's important.
Well, we got two IR spots this season, no?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's another change in our league right there. So badass. No, the last thing I just want to bring up is the Seahawks announced today that they're going to be using their retro jersey against the Bucks in Week 5. So that game's going to be looking
Ooh.
pretty nice.
If
Oh,
both teams,
The Bucks got a cool
yeah,
one.
if they do the
Yeah,
creamsicle ones,
yeah,
those
Yeah.
yeah.
would be
That's what they're going to
sick.
do. Both
Both
teams are
would
going to
be.
be using their retro
All right, good game.
Week
Nice. That's
5.
a good little
Since
shout.
Hopefully,
we're on an episode of retros.
I'll call
Yes,
it right
sir.
now. Someone's gonna win that game, 31-27.
Isn't that crazy when they wear those retro
31 to
jerseys?
twenty-seven.
Ends up being freaking like a shootout.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shootout.
So that's it, man. Yeah, no, good topics, good news. Let's wrap up the NFL news and just we'll keep touch on it. We'll start getting more and more into it as August comes around, preseason. We're gonna be touching up on a lot more topics like wide receiver debates, running back debates, what rounds and all that kind of stuff. So that's a little teaser for
Yeah,
the Cuhs out there.
maybe we'll do a partial episode on like the rules for our league, so that if we ever bring up, down the line our situation with our league, because topics are gonna come up, just so there's context for everything
That's
on our
right.
league.
That's right.
Yeah, we won't give you context of last season. Don't worry.
No, we don't
Yeah.
need
We
to
want to
go
improve. We want to
backwards.
be
Nah.
better.
Puro
And
pa
be better.
adelante.
That's
We
right.
want to be better
Exactly.
this year, people. We want to be
I don't want
better.
no
Squash the
drama in my
past.
life come September. Like last
Squash.
season was.
It's already August. It's gonna be in August.
It's starting next week.
Yeah.
When did the commish put out he put it out yesterday or 2 days
Yeah.
ago? Yeah, it's
So
just a sleeping giant
just
right now, just waiting to blow up.
that's what I'm saying. So the
Carlos
Cuhs out there
Carlos
can
gonna
be
be
ready.
sitting back like this, just drinking his tea, just minding his
The
own,
little toad.
minding his own, just chilling
That's
back.
hilarious.
Oh, but Eddie, yep, that's gonna be something exciting for. Um,
Coming soon.
Yeah, we'll get
Let's
into
go
that.
into our last topic, though, the Mount Rushmore. Did you guys see the Mount Rushmore we're gonna do today?
Yeah, what is it? Tell the people.
If you had a garden, what 4 things would you plant? What are your top 4 things you would plant in your garden? Like you need to have it. You have to have it. What are the 4 things? And we can choose the same things because we all food and whatnot is for everyone. So it's not like if I grow this, that doesn't mean Rob can't grow it. Rob can grow it too.
Yeah, Rob, you can grow it if you want.
Oh man, I can grow. So who goes first?
Fabian can go first.
Yeah,
You still there?
Fabian. Fabian.
Damn, he already got arrested for growing the Mary Jane.
Oh man, Fabian, his phone died. Watch.
He already got
His
arrested.
phone died, and then it's gonna be where we couldn't upload everything because his phone died.
Oh man.
Let's
Nah, we still here.
Yeah, we're still here. Oh, let's hope. Where's Fabian?
You niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Fabian's gonna come back and be like, "What did I miss?"
No, he says. Did you see the chat? He said my phone is good. I can see you guys. Why can't? I don't know why you guys can't see me. He said.
All right, guys. Sorry, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. We lost one of our co-hosts here, so instead of adding the Mount Rushmore, we'll save it, do it next week. But I think we're gonna cut it off here. We want to say thanks for the listen. We appreciate you guys. We're out here. We're trying to get back on every week. So we appreciate you guys. Go follow all our links, all our pages on Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Follow the links. They'll all be attached here.
Yep.
But we want to say we appreciate you guys on behalf of Fabian, myself, and Rob. Go ahead, and then the
Yep.
rest of the crew.
Appreciate you guys. Yep. Like, subscribe. Thank you guys. We'll get into it next week for sure. Thank you.
Yeah, let's go.